I'd like to learn the first Mishna of the fourth Perek of Pirkei Avot, which is also the first Mishna of our summer learning project for the summer. And the Mishna begins with Ben Zoma, who has a teaching. Ezehu chacham halomeid mikol adam. Who is a person who is wise? Someone who learns from all people. Shneimar, and this is supported by the pasuk in Tehillim. Mikol melamdai hiskalti. I have learned from all my teachers, ki edotecha sichali, because their teachings, their laws, are my conversation. Ezehu gibor, who is the person who is strong? Hakovesh es yitzro, someone who conquers his desires. Shenemar, and this is supported by the pasuk in Mishlei, Tov erech apayim, it is greater to be patient, me gibor, from being that is greater than someone who is strong. Umoshel berucho, and someone who controls his spirit, his desires, miloked ir, is greater than someone who can conquer a city. Ezehu ashir, who is someone who is wealthy? Hasameach bechalko, someone who could be happy with his portion. Shenemar, yigia kapecha kitochel ashrecha v'tovlach. As pasuk in Tehillim says, that he who eats from the work of his own hands is fortunate and is good. And this is also interpreted, Ashrecha ba'olam hazeh, it is good for you in this world because you have what you need. V'tovlach, and it is good for you, refers to olam haba, which means not only do you benefit from your work because you have what to eat, but you also are enriched spiritually for the world to come. Finally, the fourth question, Ezehu mechubad, who is someone who is honorable? HaMechabed et habriot, someone who gives honor to other people. Shenermar, as the pasuk says in Shmuel, Ki mechabdai achabed ubozai yekalu, that I will give honor to those who honor me, and those who despise me should be cast away. So here the Mishnah presents, Ben Zoma presents four questions: who is wise, who is strong, etc., and defines these qualities in his ways. Many of the Mefarshim compare this Mishnah to a pasuk in Yirmiyahu. And here you have a very interesting saying, Ko amar Hashem, Al yitalel chacham b'chachmato, v'al yitalel gibor b'gvurato, al yitalel ashir b'ashro. Someone who is wise should not take glory in his wisdom, same for someone who is strong and someone who is rich. And in some ways, this pasuk is different than our Mishnah. Our Mishnah is trying to pursue these values, these qualities, and Yirmiyahu is saying, don't be concerned with them. But really, the Mishnah is probably a paraphrase or an interpretation of this pasukim, which is to say that someone who's really wise shouldn't take glory in his wisdom unless he has the humility and the value to learn from other people. Someone who is strong should not value physical strength, but should show his strength in his control of himself. And someone who is wealthy should not take glory, should not be proud of the amount of dollars he has, but rather he should be really proud if he could be happy with whatever amount he does have. And very much as the Yirmiyahu concludes, Ki im bezot yitalel hamitalel haskel v'yodeoti, that this is what you should take glory in knowing God, Ki ani Hashem, because I am God. In other words, to understand the importance of who God is and what values are and what's important. And if we will know God, Ki ani Hashem, we will know who God is, then we will have the humility to see that which is greater than us, to learn from others, and not only to take glory in the wisdom we have, to focus not on temporary strength, but real, lasting, and meaningful strength of becoming a better person, of being happy with whatever we have because we recognize it all comes from God, and to not chase honor for ourselves as if to worship ourselves, but to give honor to others, to have that humility and that awareness of godliness that will elevate all of these qualities and make them truly meaningful and worthy of praise.